I wrote a piece. Just want to come back with another video real quick, man. I'm sitting here reading Wisdom of Solomon, 14, and a lot of things. It's top a lot of what you call 'em, topics. Well, the hot topic. Well, one of the topics that has been for the past week now, ever since it happened, it was the Cat Williams interview, man. And but I'm sitting here reading this, but it's been going on for decades, eons, for centuries, throughout history, throughout our history, man. Because what people call, the quote unquote Illuminati, all this is just the left hand path, pretty much the occultic world. This is a Luciferian world, man. But it really started in ancient Kemet, and with the Kemetic Babylonian mystery school system, it started in ancient Kemet, but now it just got passed over now, and Esau is pretty much just carrying the torch of what was laid out from ancient Kemet to Babylon, then even through years through that till now, man. So, but I just want to show you that nothing's new under the sun, and actually, scriptures talk about everything that's going on. Even Cat Williams, if this from my view, he's I like Cat. I love Cat, man. He's hilarious. I grew up on him, but he's part of that industry as well. I pray the brother repents, and I do like Cat, man. I do, but from my point of view, he's a controlled opposition. Him, like along with what Kanye was, and others, they're only allowed to say but so much though, because they're still in that world. And I pray that they get out, come to the fold. But to the point I was making, this is nothing new, man. This is because a lot of people, like, a lot of even over years, like, that's how I actually even came into the knowledge. That's what part of it came to the knowledge, because I think I touched on that in the old video I did a while back of well, a lot of times, even this happens with a lot of people. A lot of, a lot of brothers that I talk to, they came into the knowledge from the left hand path, from the study of the left hand path. That's how I came in, like through, because I used to watch like a lot of Professor Griff. Actually, my brother put me onto it. Then like Illuminati videos, quote unquote Illuminati videos and stuff about the Luciferian world, about the industry, about politics, about like this pretty much the left hand path. So, but then over the year, then most of the time he woke me up to the faith, to show me to the right hand path, to convert those to how we combat those energies on the left is is the Most High showing who we are, and and come back to His law, statutes, and commandments, and faith in Yahweh Shah, who we are, the world knows as Jesus Christ. So, but I really want to get into this, man. I was Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 23. It says, "For whistle they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revilings of strange rites." So yeah, man, this is nothing new. This is going on during Solomon's time. He even understand this. He even understood this, because it's actually important for us to know the left hand path to a degree. Don't get caught up in it, but we have to know what energies is out there, so how we counteract that. So let's go to I'm read this again, because a lot of times, like, this ain't nothing new. So what you see Esau doing, the Edomites or the elites, you hear about the Jeffrey Epstein Islands or the Bohemian Grove. Like, this ain't nothing new. This is going on during Solomon's time. But the Canaanites would do that with their that's why you see a lot of times things have, I think I touched on in the past, things have left hand meanings and right hand meanings, like the rainbow I touched on in the past. That we know the true meaning of the rainbow. That's the Most High's covenant. But over time, the now it means the homosexuality. That's the left hand path meaning. So, and it's from the left hand path is for Pan, the God, the Pan, the Baphomet God. What people call it Baphomet, that's really Pan, pretty much. So it's just things have like, left hand means or right hand means. So yeah, but all this, that's nothing. That's nothing new, man. This is scriptures even talk about this, man. So it's all starting really in ancient Kemet, then then went to Babylon. Now Esau is just carrying that torch of that, man. Just because a lot of people talk about the New World Order. We've been in the New World Order for like the past 100 years. We're in the latter stage of it, man. Because it's just like it's actually similar to Jacob's trouble in a sense. Like it's just in a sense, because we're ever since we departed from the Most High, we've been in trouble, man. So that is Jacob's trouble. So a lot of people talk about the New World Order. It's been in that, but now it's reading the heights of it. Just like Jacob's trouble, there's going to be heights to that. So if that makes sense, man. But this is all what the scriptures, refer to as a mystery of iniquity, man. That's basically the left hand path. That's what Paul talks about. But I do want to touch on this because yeah, man. So a lot of people, actually, I'm gonna read this one more time. For whistle they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made violence and strange rites. So yeah, now things is just gonna be more revealed as prophecy goes on, because like I said before, they have a script. The elites, the powers that be, like the Edomites or other nations that's in power, they have a script. They have their script, but the ultimate script is prophecy, man. But now, in their thing is their script. More and more is going to be revealed as prophecy as the ultimate script goes on. So yeah, a lot of people seeing like Eyes Wide, like a movie that came out 25 years ago. Stanley Kubrick, Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah, that's pretty much the industry and other things. They'll tell you. And shortly after that, he was removed after that movie came out. But yeah, you see that it says how use secret ceremonies. See, that's why even one of my homies, he sends me like podcast clips all the time when people talk about, oh man, have you ever been invited in the room? Invited in the room. Have you ever been offered this and that? That's what the industry is. It's always been like that, man. Hollywood, actually, that's a big ritual right there. That's the name itself. It comes from a big ritual. It's all it is, man. So, yeah, shoot, I learned that years ago watching Professor Griff from Public Enemy. That's what I know about that, because I just wanted to touch on that because it's kind of related to because the whole Cat Williams thing now. So, but there's gonna be more to come on that. But most of the people most y'all that know like the what you call them, that know that that's what the industry's always been about. Let's go to Ecclesiastes real quick, because it's important to know this stuff. I'm not saying we should make this our main focus, but it's important to know. It's important to know this stuff. Ecclesiastes 7, one of my favorite ones. 7:25. It says, I applied my heart to know and to search, to seek out wisdom and the reason of things, and to know wickedness, of folly, even the foolishness and madness. I'm gonna read this again. It says, Ecclesiastes 7:25. I applied my heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things, and to know wickedness of folly, and to know the wickedness of even. Oh, my bad, man. I got a message. I saw over somebody just messaged me. I applied my heart to know and to search, to seek out wisdom and the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even the foolishness of and madness. So yeah, man. So even Solomon wants to. Even Solomon says to know wickedness, man. To know that's why it's important to know what energies are out there on the left hand path for us to. We know how to counteract that with the scriptures, and most of our people are in that, man. So, so yeah, man, he's realizing this. That's why it's important to know the left hand path. Actually, I'm gonna go back to like what I touched on in the video. One of my favorite videos I did, is like that's how I got brought, because I came into Nazareth, through like a brother like Chronicles of Judah. That's what the Most High led me to, brothers like to his channel. He goes into even inspiration. He goes into the left hand path, a lot. And before that, it was like early years ago, it was Professor Griff. Was watching him, then got caught up in the other things. Like, I was into like, the whole Afrocentric thing for a little bit. Now, I wasn't too heavy on it, but I was into that real quick. Then the Most High, years later, led me to the faith, to the knowledge, to who I am and what our purpose was as a people now, And that's later on in this chapter. I mean, this book, Ecclesiastes 12:13. That's our whole duty, and then finding out who, Actually, I'm kind of getting off topic. Let me stop. I'm getting off topic, but y'all can check out my video. I still think it's on there. That's kind of I go into that. But let's go 2 Thessalonians real quick. But actually, let me read that again. Cause yeah, I got messages. My bad. Ecclesiastes 7:25. I apply my heart to know and to search, to seek out wisdom and the reason of things, and to know wickedness of folly, even the foolishness and madness. So yeah, man, the reason to know knowledge of wickedness. It's important for us to know these things, man. Not we get too caught up in the left hand path, too caught up in the left hand side of things, the culture world and stuff like that. Because it's all over us, man. Like, we see people dressing like, for example, you see people dressed in all black. That means they worship Saturn. They're Saturnians. You see that all the time. Or, you see certain hand signs, certain things. Like I can see a billboard or see certain things or a commercial, say, oh, and you catch it like that. Like, that's like you'll catch on as more of the Most High real things to you, because that's spiritual as well. The Most High gives us things spirit. You gotta watch things. That's all I say. I watch things with spiritual spiritual eyes as well, spiritual eyes and ears as well. Watch and listen to things with spiritual ears and watch things with spiritual eyes. Like watching certain TV shows, certain movies, or even I could be watching sports, for example, or watching certain things, listening to a certain song. Me, I try to keep the I might break down even both. I might I always try to go into right hand meaning of things, like the spiritual aspect, but I must go into the spiritual aspect on the left hand side and what that actually means too. Because it's important, because a lot of our people are in that, and it's like these people, like they're a lot of these celebrities, a lot of these politicians, a lot of these athletes, our people are called into idolatry with them. They're caught up in that. So it's important that we do address that, man. So that's why Revelation 18 and 4 says, well, my people come up out of her. So that a lot of times y'all hear me making reference to this thing. I've been talking about, I was listening to a rap song with this, watching the show, this and that. I use it as a backdrop, man. So yeah, man. So that's that's a backdrop to touch on these things. But yeah. Especially our youth. A lot of our youth is what's called. I see. Even this aside, this says me as speaking as a. You speaking. I speak as male. It's even worse now, because everything now is just agenda driven. Now this is not even. They're not even focused on making good content anymore. Now it's things is agenda driven too. So that's why it makes it even worse now. I mean, because now growing up too, it was always like that. There was always like I didn't know about it at the time growing up. Yeah, there was the industry and stuff like that. The stuff we grew up on watching, or something. It always had left hand messages in it, or like. But now it's just everything's just more agenda driven. This is bad now. Even because certain cartoons I grew up watching now, I could watch it. Okay, oh hey, they're saying that, or this is actually being that. But now, but yeah, man, that's how it's always been though. It's always been like that. I say that because like a lot of nowadays, for example, like the woman worship, the mother goddess worship, or the homosexuality. Like now everything like nowadays is about agendas. That's a height in their plan. Like with the Luciferian agenda, that's their height in their plan. They'll put out something like some feminist propaganda or some homosexuality propaganda, but they don't even care if the movie makes money or not, or the say they whatever they promote. They don't care if it loses money. Pretty much with any product they put out, anywhere, if it being TVs, movies, sports, or they don't care as long as the agenda is getting pushed. They don't care, because that's what it's about. But let's go 2 Thessalonians real quick. My bad for rambling, y'all, but I'm just I just gotta touch on this, because I'm sitting here reading my phone, and that's in the whole Cat Williams thing. A lot of people talking about. I mean, I really try, I don't really try to pay attention to a lot of stuff, but I figure I'd talk about it, because because I was reading was something that kind of touch on that, on everything he said. But It's here, Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 7. It says, "For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work." Yep, and only he who now letteth will tell until he will be taken out of the way. Let me read this again. For the mystery of iniquity doeth work. I'm sorry. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who not now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So yeah, what does the mystery iniquity always works? Because a lot of people not aware of that the left hand path. What's that? The mystery iniquity, the Kemetic Babylonian mystery school system, man. That's what it is. The left hand path. Thanks to that, and it's working already, man. Because a lot of times you see, like, even like for example, like I said, people dressing all black, or notice how everybody's like the goat now. I'm the goat and this, but they want that energy out there. The goat worshiping the goat, they want people to worship the goat. That's what all this goat stuff is about, pretty much. Like, I see it now more on I get it more like, say if I'm watching sports talk, they use it like, talking about like in that context, like who's the greatest player of all time. But it's more than that though, because now you got a lot of people now you got a lot of people just I actually seen a lot of people over here taking pictures of goats now, and goat this, goat that. They want you to like worship that. But what the Yahushua said though? He said when he comes back, he should separate his sheep from his goats. Now we know that's talking about the other nations, but shoot, even people that worship the goat, Most High Yahushua is making that separation, man. So I'm gonna use that goat as an example. But people dressing all black for like Saturn, or people like throwing up certain hand signs. Like, a lot of people thought, what they call the monocornutos, like, the Texas, or they call it the Texas hand sign. But I'm pretty sure y'all seen the like hand sign before. But the society operates off of like Aleister Crowley, do what thou wilt, do what you want. And that's what Babylon is, confusion. Do what you want, man. That's what is promoted, man. So I just want to touch on this too, because it's a lot of scriptures talks about these things. So that's why I want to kind of touch on it. But yeah, man, sorry for rambling, but hopefully this is edifying. So yeah, so peace.